Howdy, howdy, folks. Welcome to Grim Gaming. This is Grim. Today is April 6th, 2024, and we're going to be playing the daily challenge on GeoGuessr. We are currently 96 days into our road to 100. We are actually tied currently with our longest streak from 2.5 years ago. And after today, we will be on our longest streak, and only 3 days away from the completion of the goal. As always, there are 5 3-minute rounds. Moving, panning, and zooming is allowed. Today, we will not be moving. However, I do think that maybe on the day 100, I might try and do like a moving one, but I'm not sure. So I've been thinking about that, but anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Whoa. This looks like it could be Europe, possibly Ukraine, or Russia. I'm not sure which option it would be. These look like giant steam pipes, maybe? Non-European Union plate. I don't see any coloring on the side either that would be Ukrainian, but again, it's hard to see from that distance. We're just going to go in Russia somewhere. It was actually not. It was actually Bulgaria. Okay. My first guess would have been a lot closer. I'm somewhat surprised. I mean, it's not surprising that, that Bulgaria looks like this. It looks like, like a nuclear plant. I didn't realize that Bulgaria had nuclear power facilities. I assume that's what these are. These look like giant heat cooling towers from nuclear reactors, but there's no antenna, so that's what's not surprising. Like I said, the landscape is kind of not surprising either. I'm not familiar with these power poles either in Bulgaria or Russia, Ukraine anyway, so what is surprising is that there's no EU strip there, considering this is a 2019 coverage. Now this here, you see these a lot in the Balkan areas, like Turkey, Greece, Bulgaria, stuff like that. So that may have been like a little heads up to like maybe. All right, so there is a blue strip here. It just was not, I guess maybe with the shadow it was being covered. That's the problem with viewing stuff from that distance. So, but even with the Cyrillic text, if I had even been over here, if I saw this here, I wouldn't have guessed that. But if I had had this without a car with a EU tag, I may have even guessed Russia even here. Although, like I said, this here, and I kind of saw it when I was first looking, but I didn't really pay too much attention. But this style of trash can you do see a lot in like the Balkan areas in Turkey. So I guess that would have been about the only giveaway from back where I was. Regardless, thankfully, Europe is not too terribly large. Obviously, this is just going to be Singapore. Driving left, the hump ahead is very much only Singapore. So, so this is just going to be Singapore. I'm not sure where this would be, so we'll just guess right over here. And it was actually down this direction near Dunham High School. I don't think I could have gotten a better guess, just other than being lucky. What do we have here? We are driving right. big wide middle line here. Nice large mountains. I'm trying to decide if I think this is Balkans or if it's... I don't see any... like, I could definitely see this in the Balkans. But I'm not seeing EU strips here. That's my only concern here. Could this be like Croatia or something? Or is this just Turkey? Could this be Turkey with the big wide thing? I'm not sure I have seen this spot if it is Turkey. The coverage looks kind of too new to be no EU plate Turkey though. I mean Croatia. Where are we at right there? I don't really know. I'm gonna go Turkey, but it was actually that no EU coverage Turkey or Croatia. I mean, do they have? So this is like brand new coverage here. I mean, this is the same. This is so. Am I wrong? Like, where? Like, Croatia used to have a lot of no EU plates. I didn't see that thing if it was there. Like this did have like kind of a Croatian, you know, feel to it, but like I said, the coverage looked way too new to not have an EU strip on it. I mean, I know Turkey also has EU strips, but they have non-EU strips too, or you know, the blue strips. But yeah, that's actually very surprising to have 2023 coverage. Like, first off, I think that might be the first time I've ever had that new of coverage. But for it to also not, this is just going to be Argentina with these plates. But for it to also not have the, for it to not have that stripe is just very odd to me. And maybe, I mean, I haven't heard of Croatia leaving the EU, but I mean, I don't really keep up with. Yeah, it kind of just looked like Buenos Aires, but I guess I could have had a better guess in Buenos Aires. Now this is kind of rural. Looks to me like it's going to be Europe, possibly like France or something like that. This does not look like a French pole here, though. I'm trying to think, is this... Where do they have those at? Like a four-way thing here. Like, it could be Latvia. Like, my thought process here is either like Latvia or Slovakia. I'm gonna go Latvia because I think the pole tops. Okay, okay. The pole tops looked more Latvian, or not really pole tops, but the pole hooks, I should say. Where we at? Like these hooks kind of looked more Latvian, but this is a different location anyway, or a different time frame anyway. But see, like, where are we at? Where are those? Okay, oh, they're actually up here. They may be, yeah, you can see these hooks and everything like that. And I know Latvia does have some leaning poles, but I just don't know that I've seen this many poles leaned together. So, but overall, that's not a bad guess. Sadly, I had two really bad guesses. I had the Turkey Croatia one, and I had the Russia Bulgaria one. Thankfully, though, the other three guesses were pretty good, so there should still be a silver. But I should have had a 20k plus round. I think, yeah, it would have been 20k plus. I think if I'd guessed Croatia on that round 3. Like I said, Croatia, the newer coverage is supposed to have the EU plates, and so I was a little bit confused on that. I'm not sure. I mean, they just check you there. I'm not sure who that is actually. Sphere got the Croatia correct. I think he was doing a NMPZ, so I don't know that he saw the thing. So he actually scored pretty much the same point total as I got on NMPZ. Right. Yes, he just guessed way too quickly to with his 5 seconds, 6 seconds type thing. But he definitely had he had this here was maybe a little off, but correct area, and then this here as an NMPZ I could he guessed Slovakia, which is was my other guess. So I mean, doesn't doesn't surprise me that NMPZ he would have gotten that. So, but anyway, the main thing though is that we are now at 97 days played in a row. We've managed to hit silver for 7 or 8 days in a row. I think it's 8 days now at least, because yesterday I think it was 7 days as well. I think all of them were silver yesterday as well, so it might actually be 8 or 9 days, but we did have a bronze not too long ago. But we've been silver for a little over a week now. We are at 97 days in a row, and we are definitely on our way to getting that road to 100 completed, 100 days in a row. And thank you guys for watching. Y'all have a good day.